this evening. We've got several games to talk about. We're going to do that. You may be surprised that we are playing tonight, but word came down that they would be able to practice yesterday, so teams got in some practice yesterday and able to play tonight. We've actually got one score from some action last night that took place. So we're going to talk a little bit about all of that here, and of course have tonight's broadcast games with Rockville and Siegel. But they are playing games different places. I do see times, and I'm not 100% sure of times being moved up today. I have not personally been made aware of any of those. They are going to play Blackman and Riverdale basketball tomorrow at 5. But Riverdale and Oakland are playing tonight. We're going to talk more about that on the County Roundup coming up here in just a couple of minutes. So hang tight. Stay with us. The Rick's Barbecue County Roundup is next right here on State Farm Prep Sports from WGNS and Big G TV.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS.
Thank my friends over at Rick's Barbecue for bringing you the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. I'm sure you may be cooped up. How about some good barbecue tonight for dinner? They have fresh, never frozen meats that are slow smoked the traditional way over real hickory wood and custom built pits for unbelievable flavor. From tender pork, juicy chicken, mouth-watering beef, every bite is crafted with care. Don't miss their other crowd pleasers like slaw dogs and loaded baked potatoes. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue is ready to satisfy your whole crew on Warrior Drive just off of South Church Street. John Dinkins joins me here this evening and talk about some of the games that are coming up John, if you had said probably on Tuesday, you think we'll play on Friday, I would have said no way. So, but a couple of days above freezing certainly helped, and boy, the crews at all these high schools, the maintenance and custodial staffs, and to get these places ready, it's unbelievable. I know they didn't get things quite ready, but here at Siegel, they've made a lot of improvements. And I drove here Wednesday, and the ice was just covering the parking lots, and it was rough. So they've done a really good job.
Yeah, and they really want to get a game in this week. It means a lot to try to at least, because they haven't really been able to practice but the one day. So getting this game in tonight will be a good thing. And I'm trying to predict. I don't know. I don't know how you handle a game when you haven't played them a lot, but they played enough now that if they miss a week, they can pretty much get back into the routine pretty quickly.
Yeah, I don't think that we would have played tonight had they not been allowed to practice yesterday.
Yeah, and I don't blame them.
Right.
They didn't do it either.
Well, I mean, I'm sure the coaches talked to the players and made sure that they were still continuing to not just lay around and eat junk food and stuff all day.
Yeah. And I'm sure some of them went out to a gym somewhere or, Sportscom or somewhere and shot around a little bit.
Well, it's interesting because we honestly don't have that many weeks left in the regular season. John, after tonight, you've got 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Let's see, that's 2, 4, 5 games, 6 probably.
I think, 5 or 6 between now. The tournaments will start the weekend around the 20th, and I think the last regular season games are on the 17th. So it's definitely going to get here quick. Now, district tournament's going to be interesting. You're going to have semifinals right off the bat, and then so it's really a 3-day tournament, or at least this district here is going to do a 3-game tournament here in District 10. Going to do 4 games, girls and boys semifinals on that Saturday, and then girls championship consolation Monday, boys region tournament. Siegel, by the way, is the host of both the district and the region tournaments this year, so that'll be interesting. I have not heard what District 9 is going to do.
I think it's interesting to look at the region too. We're going to eliminate each other.
Yes.
It's not really any different, except you're going to meet them in the region rather than if you were in a district with them. But Blackman's going to play the winner of this district. It's somewhere along the line, or Stewart's Creek's going to play somebody in this. So eventually they wind up eliminating each other anyway.
Correct. And then, you're guaranteed 2 girls and 2 boys teams in the sectionals. And another change from previous years, and it's the first time that it's ever happened in the 20 or 30 some odd years that I've done it. We're going to go to Williamson County.
But I will say, splitting those districts apart like that gives some of the teams that are not maybe quite as talented one upset, buddy. You're in business.
Yeah. And it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out and play tonight after having some time off. Rockvale probably expected to win this girls game, but they may have a little rust. And John, we saw a game here last year where the Siegel girls came back, and I think maybe won at the end of the game. It was a really good game, and they in their home gym were shooting well, so you just never know on any given night.
No, and that boys contest tonight should be a good one. They're very similar in style of play, and I think you'll see that tonight in the score. It'll be indicative.
Last night, PCA did play, and in girls beat BGA 61-43. And on the boys' side of things, it was PCA 61, BGA 47, so they got games in. I did see that on the scoreboard here, John, it has that Eagleville and Forest were playing last night, but I think
that's tonight.
That's tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so it said last night, so maybe we'll get some updates on those games. And I think they're playing tomorrow afternoon as well versus Pickett County.
I think that's right. I don't know what time it is.
It says 4 o'clock for the boys' game.
I believe that's probably correct.
2 o'clock for the girls' game.
Yeah.
So it's an afternoon type of deal. I do know that a makeup game from Tuesday, Blackman and Riverdale, they're going to play at 5 and 6:30 tomorrow. So lots of those schedule changes. What we've got on the scoreboard section of WGNSradio.com/scoreboard, you can take a look at it there. Smyrna and Blackman are playing in District 9 tonight. That's the only district game that I see on that side in District 9. Also here in District 10, outside of this game, you've got Riverdale at Oakland this evening. So that game's going on along with this one. So that's kind of a look around the county on the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. Why don't we take another brief break? We'll come back and maybe give some initial thoughts on this girls contest as we continue here from Siegel. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
We're back here and getting ready for the Rockvale Siegel girls matchup. Rockvale girls are 12 and 10. Siegel girls are 5 and 14. And again, this is a district game. And this is the second meeting between these two teams. We've already gotten around to the second go-around. And in boys play, Rockvale is 13 and 8, and the Siegel boys are 9 and 12. So that's a look at the schedules, or a look at the records that we have for these teams tonight. Remind you that good neighbor State Farm agent Dana Womack helps to make this broadcast possible. Out at 805 South Church Street between Farm Credit and the Post Office. Dana Womack at 615-900-0877 and online at myboroughagent.com. We'll take a brief break here. When we come back, John will have the starting lineups and the live play-by-play for you. It's State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Big G TV.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
It's State Farm Prep Sports from the Good Neighbor Network.
In a Rutherford County Classic, the Blackman Lady Blaze go back-to-back.
Primetime Sports is proud to bring you tonight's featured game on WGNS Radio, WGNSSports.com, and our Big G TV video channels.
Swing and a miss! The Single Stars are the state champions in baseball.
Eagleville has done it. State champions 4 years in a row.
Riverdale wins this one, and they're the state champions, back-to-back championships.
The Oakland Patriots, 8-time state champions. The gold ball headed back to Patriot Drive.
Multi-year Tennessee Association of Broadcasters award winners Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, along with the Primetime Sports team, are standing by to bring you the game, which starts right now.
A flautist, is that how you say it?
I think flutist, I think.
Okay,
I'm not
either
sure.
way.
I don't know that you said that.
But it was really great, and here we go with starting lineups from Fans Heating and Air Winners Trophies and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates.
All right, Brian, for the Rockville Lady Rockets, 12-10 on the year. The visiting Rockets, it'll be Isabella Wright, number 24, a senior point guard. Number 5 is Caden Thomas, a junior forward. Number 10, Amaya Nash, a senior forward. They're wearing number 10. Number 23, Haven Harris, a junior guard. And Zanea Turner, number 25, a sophomore. For Siegel, it's Reagan Turnbow, number 42, senior. Junior, Aubrey Carroll, number 24. A sophomore, Celine Barrett, number 1. And Raya Bird, number 11, sophomore, along with Lex Jones, number 21, a sophomore for the Siegel Stars. So those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air Winners Trophies and JHA Company. Josh Houston and Associates. See, I've been gone a week and I didn't forget, did I?
No.
It'll be Bird jumping against Nash, and the tip controlled by the Rockets. Harris gives it out. Here's Nash for a long three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Bird. And she'll give it out to Barrett. And the Siegel Stars will set up their offense. Just underway here from Siegel High School. Barrett now to Carroll. They're in a man-to-man, I think, partially. Barrett gets an open lane, puts it up and in.
Very patient offensive move that time. I think the ball went out of bounds and
it did. It's
turnover Rockets.
Rockville. I didn't want to interrupt you while you were talking. Here's Siegel to throw it in underneath their basket. Carroll, long toss, and one that gets thrown away. And here comes Nash. Spins in the lane, puts it up. She's fouled. And if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be on Barrett. I like this angle. We can see very well. No, it's on Bird. I don't see well enough, I guess. Nash from the free throw line. First one is up and rolls and in for the score. Our game tonight brought to you by Sir Pizza, Craig's Tax Service, Winners Trophies, Donut Country, and Parks Auction. Nash hit the first one and misses the second one, but the rebound put up and in by Thomas. I'll make that Turner. Got a younger lineup in there tonight. Over and back violation for Siegel, so the turnovers begin.
Is the score right?
Yes. Well, no, it should be 4-1.
That's what I thought.
Or
it should be 3.
3-1,
right?
yeah. 3-2. They get it inside. Nice turnaround spin move in the lane. It's no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. That was a great move by Thomas, but the basket didn't go in. I think you're right, 3-2. But nobody seems to be thinking about checking that. Rockville throw it in. They bounce it down low. They get it to Thomas, who turns around, and the jumper won't go again. This rebound is up and in, however, by Turner.
They must not have counted that first basket.
Yeah. But it's 3-2 anyway now. Rockville with the lead. Siegel with the ball. Turnbow. Back out now. It goes to Barrett. Barrett tries to drive. Goes in. And flips it back out and throws it away. Not strong enough. Nash going to run down the floor, and she's going to score easily. That's where she kills you. Another turnover for the Stars. Full court pressure by Rockville. Barrett in a double team trap. Driving, going to have to hurry. In some trouble. And we've got a foul. Nope, a timeout. Good timeout. Instead, 5-2, Rockville takes the lead with 5:36 to play in the first quarter. And already in the new year, and here we go, fresh start for Parks Auction with Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg.
Oh, I got to do something here. Well, I think that they've done well with the snow, Bob and Stan, and they're getting ready to do that fast talking all around Rutherford County. Those auctions that they do, they're about the best in the business. Experts. They're fast, have a profitable auction.
Probably
Consulting,
hadn't been
closing.
a good time for auctions right now.
Well, a little chilly, but get ready for those kind of things, you know.
Spring is in the air.
It is. It's eternal, too. Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught. Speaking of spring, they got a little spring in their step from Milton.
Man, that's a little philosophical. Eternal spring. Wow. Barrett across the timeline for the Stars. 5:27 to play here in the first quarter. Turnbow with a long jumper. It won't go. Rebound picked up by Rockville. Harris in the corner. The long jumper by Thomas is good.
Well, after kind of a slow first two possessions, Rockville has been on fire.
It's 8-2 now. Here's Carroll. Back to Barrett. Whipping it around in the corner to Jones. Now back to Barrett. Stops. A little running floater in the lane. Good. Barrett has all 4 of Siegel's points. Here comes Rockville. Right. Gives it over to Nash. Am I mistaken? Does it seem a little darker on the right side of this gym tonight?
It is.
Okay. Here's a drive by Harris. Drops it down low to Thomas. Reverse layup won't go. And now push. And I think that's going to be on Turner.
There's about 3 lights, John, on that very far end that aren't working.
I thought it was, but at my age, you kind of think the first thing that goes to your eyes. You'll know what I mean in a few years.
Well, I'm just thinking, coming from a man who has a new hip, a new knee.
Yeah, I need
the
some
first
new
thing.
eyes.
Is that what it is?
I'll just go and get them, kind of like going to the service station, filling up. There's a jump ball, and the ball's going to go to Rockville, turnover Siegel. Nope. Check that. They give it to Siegel underneath their own basket. Here's a long pass out to Barrett, and she travels. Oh, stepped on the line, back baseline.
Sure did. She took a step back to try to drive around the defender, and when she did, she stepped on the line. So that's 4 turnovers now for the Lady Stars.
4:12 to play in the first quarter. 8-4. Rockville has the lead and the ball. Right over to Thomas. Back to Turner. They try to get it inside, and it's knocked out of bounds.
That's going to be Rockville's second turnover there. John, there are some tuxedos and some very nicely dressed young ladies here. It's homecoming for the Stars.
Messiah Williams in the game for Rockville. Barrett has it, being guarded by Wright. Over to Jones, left side. Takes a few dribbles. Gives it back out to Bird. Finds an opening. Banks it off the glass. Good. That's a very nice play by Bird. Nash to Wright. Left side, long jumper. Thomas missed the shot. Rebound Jones for Siegel.
Rockville has been shooting it up from the outside, and a good block out that time by Siegel. They've got a chance to tie or take a lead here.
It's a pick from Turnbow. Now they get it over to Carroll. Back to Turnbow. Stops, sets, shoots, scores. First bank 3 for her, and Rockville, Perry Lyons, wants a timeout to talk things over. And we will take one too. It's 9-8 now. Siegel leads it, 3:07 to play in the first. We'll be back.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Tonight's game brought to you by Two's Good Food and Fun, Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, Dr. Automotive, and Wilson Bank and Trust. You talked to Dr. Automotive today.
I did, and I talked to John over at Ideas Tees.
Oh, you're busy, little bee, today.
Yeah.
Nash drops it over to Williams. Now Wright tries to float one in the lane. It's partially blocked, but there with the rebound is Turner.
Good timeout there by Coach Lyons to kind of settle things down, work a set play, and they did it to perfection.
Trapped, but got to get it out to Jones. He's got a 2-on-1. Turnbow back to Jones. Layup good. Nicely done.
Very good passing underneath the basket. Drew the defender one way and just passed to the open person there.
Siegel regains the lead. Nash drives in the lane. And it's going to be a foul. And it's going to be on Bird.
That's a tough one to take right there.
Well, it's always bang, bang with Amaya.
Yeah.
It's either going to be a charge or it's going to be a foul on the defender. And she's not going to stop.
No.
Wish I had a hat like yours.
You like that?
Yeah, I didn't get one. I don't understand. Shots up, no good.
Well, you're a little picky about hats.
They got to be big, man.
I know.
Nobody ever thinks about me. Well, you gave me a hat not too long ago.
Yeah. Thought about you then. What have you done for me lately, I guess?
Well, it has been a week. Free throws up, no good. And Maya struggling a little bit at the line.
Yeah,
11 to 10,
4.
Siegel. Barrett had it, was out of there, and now they get it down. Jones there, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. Let's see, we have a sub in for.
Well, they're figuring out how to break the press the last couple of times.
There's a lob inside. The shot's missed. Here's Wright with the rebound down for Rockville. To Harris. Gets it down low. Nice pass from Harris.
Boy, bounce pass in the lane.
Over to Williams. You can't draw it up any better than that.
No, that's
and a
good.
steal. Turner, or make that Thomas. She's fouled by Barrett. Well, the big bugaboo for Siegel right now are the turnovers. Kyla Dowdy in the game for Siegel. I was trying to spot her number. Long hair just doesn't equate with me. Free throw is up, and it is no good.
Rockvale has missed 4 free throws in a row. That's the difference in a 1-point lead and a 5-point lead right now.
Sub for Siegel, I believe that's Alexander, but I hadn't called her number yet. Free throw is up, good. So Thomas hits. She has 5. Siegel with the ball. Pressure from Rockvale. Get it out to Dowdy. Barrett drives baseline, goes up with a shot, missed. Tipped around, coming away with it is Nash. Nash flying down the floor, gets it down low. The shot is up and no good by Turner, but she's fouled.
Well, eventually Siegel is going to run out of players, John, because Rockvale's just attacking the basket right now.
That's India McDuffie in the game for Siegel. Finally got that 0. And the free throw is up and good by Turner. She's got 7 points. 14-11, Rockvale leads it, 1:27 to play in the first quarter. Second one is good. Turner with a Dowdy, post up, now gives it over to Carroll. And now a walk, and that is going to be on McDuffie. That's 6 turnovers now for the Stars. 1:14 to play. Rockville by 4. Nice crowd. It's homecoming tonight for Siegel. So they have packed the place over here. There's a lob, another great feed inside. Nash missed the layup though. Dowdy has it, and there's a foul.
You can probably
on
see
Nash.
On if you're watching on Big G TV, you're seeing the visitors side, but the home side is pretty packed.
Oh, ball stolen up by Wright. Layup good. Nice job by Wright defensively. And now Siegel in some trouble. They're about to throw it away again. However, it's saved momentarily by Jones, and a foul is going to be called on Williams.
The world famous Kelly Phillips is here, from longtime Siegel Middle teacher. Taught both of my kids. He should have won an award for that.
Oh, really? Barrett with it. 42 seconds to play. Let's see if they go for the last shot. They're down by 6. Here's a pick. Barrett knocked around there by Turner. Jones over to Turnbow. Back to Jones in the corner. Bounce pass down low to Dowdy. Tries to get it inside and coming out with it. Barrett smartly comes back out and starts it over.
I don't know how she got to that ball.
There's a reset. Farrell in the corner. Rockville very physical at the moment. Top of the key is Barrett. With 8 seconds, she's going to make her move. This is off. Jones in the corner. Won't go. Knocked around, out of bounds with 0.5 on the clock. I guess next week we'll get back into a regular routine of basketball.
Yeah, I can actually tell you what our games are after
oh
the
boy,
timeout.
Oh boy, oh boy. And there's the end of the first quarter. Hold on to that for just a second. And we're going to take a timeout. It's 17-11, Rockville by 6, and this is State Farm Prep Sports on the Good Neighbor Network.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Prep basketball.
We start the second quarter of play with Rockville leading it 17-11, and they'll get the ball as we start the second.
Rockville shot very well in that first quarter, 67% with a 3, 6 of 9, 5 of 11, 45% for Siegel.
Well, they are really trying to work it down low, Rockets. And we've got a sub in for Rockville. That would be Caitlin Franks, number 15. She's a sophomore. Jones has it. Now top of the key to Dowdy, who loses the ball momentarily, slides on the floor. She's out of bounds.
Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. Blackman leads Smyrna in girls play 19-0 after the first quarter of play.
Rockville with the ball, and they throw it away. Nash threw it in the hands of Dowdy. Siegel gets it back. Defense is really hounding Siegel right now. Barrett with the ball. I'm sorry, that's Carroll. Over to Bird. Bird drives, dishes off to Jones. Jones nowhere to go with it at the foul line. Now back out to Bird. She'll set it up and reset. 6:50 to play in the first half. Here's Carroll, drives with the right hand, stops. Now gives it over to Bird. Bird looks, now back to Carroll. Thought about a three, now gives it back up. And out in front now to Jones. Jones spins. Got out of a little trap there. Over to Carroll. They'll get you in the corner, and you've got to be careful. Carroll in trouble, and the ball is stolen. It's going to be an easy shot for Cadence Thomas, and she has 6. And a turnover for Siegel. Ball stolen again. And Nash is fouled. I think Jones may be the culprit. The lead is 8, and it is on Jones. And Nash will go to the line. Free throw is up. Good. Nash with 4. Barrett comes back in, and Ignat is coming in for the game for Siegel. Nash second one, also good. She's got 5. And coming in for Rockville will be Kaylin Davis, a sophomore.
Rockville's free throw shooting has increased to about 60% now after missing 4 in a row. They've hit 5 in a row.
Here's Barrett, who just slides through the defense. Got some numbers. Ignatz thought about it, didn't take it. Barrett going to drive, go up, strong, and she's fouled. And it's going to be a foul on Caitlin Franks.
I bet Coach Weekly said that's what we need you to do.
Well, Barrett's she is a hustler now. She goes for it. You were going to tell us the games that we were going to have.
Forgot all about that. Got to looking at pictures of radio towers.
Free throw is good. Barrett has 5.
Next week, on Tuesday, we've got Blackman here at Siegel. And next Friday, Siegel at Oakland.
And a little lane violation, so Barrett's going to get another try at it. 21-12 our score, 5:55 to play. Barrett eyes it, puts it up, good. Barrett was 6. That was a freebie. That's Davis, who has it now. Gets it down low to Thomas, and even lower down to Franks, who missed the shot. Had the shot, just missed it. Barrett, wow, she has been clobbered a couple of times, and now Rockville comes up with it. Harris with the jumper, no good. Knocked out of bounds, it's going to belong. Nope, a foul.
Barrett a little dejected there, and
foul is on Thomas. Ignatz to throw it in to Jones. Over to Turnbow, who can't hang on to it. Stolen away by Davis. She's quick as a hiccup. Harris drives. Now she loses it. And the ball is stolen by Ignatz. Can she get there in time? No, they blocked the shot. Nash hustling down the floor. And it's going to be Siegel's ball. Ignatz just kind of stopped for just a quick second. Allowed him to catch up with her. Jones throws it in for Siegel. They could use a basket. Turnbow to the right side, now to Jones. Over to Barrett. Barrett drives, and I'm going to say she walked, and she did. Turnover Siegel. Number 12 for the Stars. That's too many. Coach Weekly will not like that stat. Here's Wright coming back into the game. Over to Thomas in the corner. Now they drop it down low, and the shot up by Nash is no good. Gets her own rebound. And we've got a foul.
John, these two teams met back on January the 9th for the first game this season. And Rockville won that one 66-30. Going to be hard pressed to get there that many points this time.
Here's Harris. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Jones for Siegel. Barrett comes across, playing with 2 fouls now. 4:39 to play in the half. 8-point lead, Rockville. Rockville gets back so fast on defense, it's hard to get numbers. Barrett flips it out to Bird. Bird now drives, hesitates, sets it up back, now drives again. Trying to work on that pick, gets it, the shot's up, no good. Nicely done by Bird to go to the basket, and she's going to draw the foul. The foul is on Nash. So here's Bird. Free throw's good. 3 points for Raya Bird. And checking in now will be Carroll. And coming out will be Turnbow. Lead is cut to 7. Here's the second shot. It's no good. Rebound. Picked up there by Turner. Over to Wright. They get it down low. Shot's up, no good, but she's fouled. Thomas on the shot. Foul on Carroll. That's her second foul. So Thomas will go to the line. Free throw is up. Good. Boy, it took a while. Thomas shoots it, misses. Rebound, saved. Oh, and Nash almost saved it. Foot on the line. 22-14, 4:03 to go. Rockville leads it. Going to be some token pressure by Rockville. Harris comes out. And coming in the game is Williams. Over to Barrett. Barrett drives, flips it out to Jones, to Ignatz. That shot's no good. Rebound, picked up by Nash. Here's Nash. Bounces it out and gets it back out. Now they drive it down low to Turner. Good. She's having a good game. 10 points for her. But Rockville really trying to work it inside on them. Barrett. Almost threw it away. Jones open for 3. No good. Rebound. Turner to Wright. Nice pass. Nash struggles to get it up there. Can't. But the rebound picked up finally by Ignatz. Here she comes. Racing down the court, and she walks. Got a little excited. It's another turnover for Siegel.
John, it's kind of getting the ball with the steal. She's going at a faster pace and is trying to gather herself to go up. It happened on the other shot, except it was just a little further down the floor.
Here's Wright. Wright in the corner. It goes. Thomas for 3. It's good. First bank 3 for Cadence Thomas. She is now the leading scorer, or tied with Turner for the lead in the game. Here's a drive down low, Bird, and she traveled with it. So it'll be Rockville's ball.
Turnovers mounting up here for the Lady Stars.
Nash comes out, and Harris will come in. 27-14, Rockville. Right. Back out to Williams, now in the corner. It goes. Harris missed the shot. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Give it to Siegel. I think Siegel's had 1 point in about 4 minutes, 3 minutes, or something like that. It's been a while.
Well, they've only scored 3 points this quarter.
Yeah.
And that's all been at the free throw line.
The homecoming queen has arrived, Brian. Or
I'm sure she's here.
Some of the court.
Yeah.
Can't miss that dress.
Beautiful dress.
And a walk. That on, let's see, that would be McDuffie. 2:15 to play. Brian will have all the stats for you at halftime. I'll be listening intently. Where do you say we go? It's here Tuesday and then Oakland.
That is correct.
There's a drive, a rebound, and it's a jump ball, and it goes to Siegel.
So it's Blackman here on Tuesday, and then Siegel at Oakland on Friday. Then we've got Rockville at Blackman, Riverdale at Siegel, and Smyrna at Oakland. That's the regular season. That's what's left.
McDuffie in trouble. Got to do something with it. Does. Drives, goes up, banks it off the glass. Good. Well, sometimes good things happen to you. McDuffie struggled, and then all of a sudden the heavens cleared.
That was a great drive.
Here's a jumper no good by Rockville's Williams. Rebound picked up by Siegel. Chance to cut the lead to single digits. They throw it away.
I don't know how big the homecoming court is, but
maybe she's just an alternate or something.
There's a bunch. I mean, this side's full. Halftime score, it's Blackman leading Smyrna 34-6 on your Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
1:20 to play, first half. Here, Rockville leads it by 11. Thomas to right. Ball's almost on the way. Now back to Thomas, over to right in the corner. Gives it to Harris, top of the key. Harris looks from somebody and finds Wright over on the left side. Wright takes a few dribbles. And before long, it'll be baseball season.
That's true. I saw Craig Revis just a second ago.
Nash, off the rim, no good. Gets a rebound. It won't fall. Rebound again, and this time Nash gets it. Nash kind of had that, wow, finally something went in for me. She has 7. There's Carroll. To McDuffie. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound, Nash, here she comes. Going down the floor in a hurry, missed the layup. Rebound, picked up by Thomas, no good. Rebound, Nash. Boy, she's so fast. Down low. Williams, turn around, floater in the lane, good. 4 for Williams, 8 seconds to go. Here's Barrett. They get it down low. Dowdy's wide open. Layup good. Good way for Siegel to finish. And we're at halftime with the score. Rockville 31, Siegel 16. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Emerson Williams, located in Smyrna at 199 Enid Springs Road West at Hazelwood Drive. State Farm agent Emerson Williams, 615-459-2683. That's insuremebige.com. And Brian, before you do the stats, Stewart's Creek and Siegel, speaking of baseball, going to play Vanderbilt March 2nd.
I know, I saw that.
It's pretty exciting.
We go set up in a nice press box.
No, I didn't mean that, but I mean, yeah, they put us in a good spot probably.
That would be pretty sweet. Never been there.
Never been to Vanderbilt?
Well, I've never been to
baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Went to a football game with you years ago with your brother. That's been a long time ago.
We did?
Yeah, that's probably 20 years ago.
Wow. Boy, you've got a good memory. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
You were just a kid.
I was a youngster. Maybe longer than that. Anyway.
Did we take our shirts off or anything? Put Vandy on our chest or anything?
David did have to calm you down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You know, but stats from Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, along with winners' trophies. Isabella Wright has 2 points tonight, 10 points for Amaya Nash, 4 points for Williams tonight. Zaya and Zanaya Turner has 10 points. So between Turner's 10 and Thomas's 10, they are leading the Lady Rockets in scoring. Celine Barrett with 6 points, Rhea Bird with 3, 2 points for Lex Jones and India McDuffie. That is a look at all of your scoring. We're going to come back with more stats. Team stats are on the way next here on State Farm Prep Sports.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV. where radio comes to life.
Our team stats here at halftime with the Rockville Lady Rockets leading 31-16. It's been pretty close on the rebounds. 10 for Rockville, 7 for Siegel. Rockville shooting 50% from the field, 11 of 22, so right at 50%, and 2 first bank threes for the Lady Rockets. For the Siegel Stars, they're shooting 44%, 7 of 16, and they have 1 first bank three. From the free throw line, 7 of 12, 58% for Rockville, 3 of 4, 75% for Siegel. The real difference in this game, turnovers. Siegel with 16, Rockville with 6. Rockville led by 6 at the end of the first quarter, 17-11. They won the second quarter, 14-5, to bring us to the 31-16 lead, which is a 15-point lead for the Lady Rockets. You don't want the most money for the in the shortest amount of time? Well, you can get that with Parks Auction. Bob Bugg, Stan Vaught. They have a powerful marketing team to drive maximum exposure and profit to your sale. When experience matters, trust me, they've got it. Stan Vaught, Bob Bugg, Parks Auction. They'll get top dollar for your property. ParksAuction.com online. A timeout. We'll come back. Second half straight ahead. It's State Farm Prep Sports on the Good Neighbor Network, WGNS Radio, and Big G TV.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Wright, Thomas, Nash, Harris, and Turner for Rockville. For Siegel, Turnbow, Carroll, Barrett, Bird, and Jones. As we start the second half of action, those starting lineups brought to you by Fan Seating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Rockville gets the ball as we start the second half. They get it inside. Turner turns around, and it rolls in. That's 12 for Turner now tonight. And the ball is stolen, but then goes off Nash's hands. And it'll be Siegel's ball. 33-18, Siegel on top. Full court pressure by Rockville. Carroll has it. couple of dribbles with the right hand. Now over to Bird. Bird has it taken out of her hands. Harris, long pass, beautiful feed, layup, good by Thomas. Give the assist to Haven Harris. Here comes Siegel. Bird double teamed, in trouble. And now they pushed her out of bounds, so it'll be Siegel's ball, side court. 35-18 Siegel. Throw it into Barrett, and Barrett has it between the circles. Couple of dribbles, now over in the corner to Jones. Back to Barrett. Barrett pushes it to Jones, tries a three. Good! First bank three for Lex Jones. She's got 5 now. 35-21. Wright, now to Nash. Back to Wright. Takes a couple dribbles. Now back over in the corner. They get it down low. Turner can't hang on to it. Turnover. Rockville. You know, when this game started, I didn't think we'd have anybody here. Then they told us it was homecoming. I said, well, Siegel will have a really good crowd, but now Rockville's kind of filtered in there too. They've got cabin fever.
Yes.
Want to get out. Jones for three. This one's short. Rebound. Picked up by Bird. Hits a backboard on the bottom of it, and the rebound goes out to Turner. To Wright, to Nash. Nash dishes it down low, and an offensive foul is going to be on Nash away from the ball. After she passed it, she just ran the barrel over Bird.
Boy, Bird took her punishment on that one.
So it'll be Siegel's ball, and here comes Rockville's press. Barrett gets through it rather easily, but there's a foul.
Yeah, a little reach in there by Harris trying to swipe the ball away. They call it on Wright. I guess it was Wright.
Well, Haven and Wright look a little bit
they do, don't
alike. One's left-handed, one's right-handed.
How very observant.
Yeah, well, that's what they pay me the big bucks for. To Carroll. Carroll, nowhere to go. What a nice steal by Nash, but she can't hang on to it. That was pretty. Just picked her pocket. We couldn't hold on to it, so it'll be Siegel's ball. 5:48 to play in the third quarter. John and Brian with you. I feel like I'm on the wake-up crew. Here's Jones, open for three. No good. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Stars. I talked to someone that said that Neela Alexander will probably be back in about 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
So that's a good thing. They'll have her for a district tournament, and she makes a big difference now.
She sure does.
You're losing about 15 points a game, and just her presence alone. Here's Barrett, drives, and we have a whistle.
We were here, unfortunately, the night that she got hurt, I think.
Yep.
Back in December.
Wright picks up a second foul here in just a matter of minutes. Carroll with a long toss, and the shot by Jones is no good. She's close. Here's Thomas down the floor in a hurry, gives it over to Harris. Time for Haven to get on the board too. There's a pass down low and a beautiful feed from Harris. She's got about 5 assists. Turner scores. There's a great pass by Jones. Turnbow almost walked, but got rid of it in time and finds a trailing Bird that scores.
That's why you always trail. Good job there of teamwork.
Thomas gets hammered, but gets it out. Harris from the corner, no good. Rebound, Jones. 37-23. Siegel needs to make a little move here. Need to try to get it down to at least 10.
Well, they've kind of stayed even here the first half of this quarter, but they got to get ahead.
Barrett slips, and that's going to go to Siegel. Nobody touched her. Turnover, Stars.
Coach Weekly kind of gives her the, let's slow it down just a little bit, and I think that was maybe the case.
Here's Wright across the timeline. And there's a foul. That's going to be on Barrett. I've got her with 3.
And so does the scoreboard, John. Man, you're on your top of your game tonight.
Well, it's the layoff helped. Kind of refresh myself. Thomas, right. Ball almost stolen away by Turnbow. Let's just hope you're on your A game tonight.
I've got Chex Mix. I'm good. It's not Chex Mix. It's actually just cereal.
Here is Thomas. Gets it down low to Williams. And ball is stolen away, now picked up. Williams has it, flips it down to Thomas, who turns around, puts it in the basket.
Wow, she's having a great game.
It ain't pretty, but it was effective. 14 for Thomas. Barrett has it stolen.
Oh.
Nash waiting on the call here.
I don't think it's a foul.
No.
I think they just said she stepped out of bounds. It's been a very physical game, I will say that.
McDuffie comes in. And coming out is Jones. 39-23. 3:51 to play in the third. Top of the key or at the post, this Bird. Now they give it to McDuffie. Turn around, fadeaway jumper, rolls in. McDuffie with 4. And Nash brings it up. 39-25 Rockville. Lob into Williams. Down low. That has been open all night. Turner missed the shot. Williams gets the rebound, and she's fouled.
I mean, it's like that middle was wide open that time.
And at the line will go Williams. Our game tonight brought to you by Sir Pizza, sponsor of our Game and Coaches Show podcast. Find them at WGNSSports.com or wherever you listen to audio. That's Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial Boulevard. Williams hits a first one of the free throw. That's 5 for her. Dowdy's going to come in, make her appearance for Siegel. Williams, big deep breath, puts it up, and it rolls off the rim. Dowdy has it, snatches it away from 2 Rockets, and then throws it away. Turnbow couldn't catch up with it. And it'll be Rockville's ball. They're in the driver's seat right now. They have a 15-point lead.
That's exactly what it was at halftime.
Nash walked. They put it up, and there's a foul. Franks is in the game. Foul is on Aubrey Carroll. And at the line will go Franks. Kalen checked in with Williams. The free throw's good. 41-25. That's her first points of the night. Second one off the rim, no good. Too strong. Carroll double team. Needs to get out of it and cannot. But a foul. Nash. Nash bailed her out on that one, didn't she?
Certainly did.
2:56 to play. 41-25. Here's McDuffie. A few dribbles, gets a pick from Turnbow. Now over to Barrett. Barrett drives right side, now in the corner to Carroll. Over to Barrett. Barrett drives, gets it down low to Dowdy. But she was fouled before that happened. Foul is on Franks. And at the line is Barrett. Free throws up, good. Celine Barrett was 7, and she actually leads the Stars in points. Turnbow and McDuffie come out. And Barrett's second shot, also good. Barrett with 8. 41-27. new stars in the game. I'll get that to you as soon as I can see her number. In the corner to Thomas. Back over to Wright. That's Lydia Lester in the game. Ball, and she makes the steal. McDuffie has it. Trying to go length of the floor, and it's intercepted by Nash. A long pass down to Williams. A couple of dribbles. Layup good.
That's been the story of the night for the Lady Stars. 20 turnovers now. That really limits your possessions.
With a stutter step and loses it again. Long pass out to Nash. Can she hang on to it? She does. Flips herself, drives down to the lane. Missed ball is picked up there by Siegel. Or Rockville. That's Kaylin Davis back in the game. Davis and Wright are in. Wright. Long jumper is good by Amaya Nash.
She had a hand in her face and everything.
10 points for Nash. 46-27, biggest lead of the game so far with 1:12. Here's another steal. Thomas, layup good. I'll tell you what, Wright has probably got 10 assists in this game. And a whistle. And we have a timeout. Yes, we do. 48-27 is our score. And Rockville on top, and we'll be right back. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the
You're listening to Prep Basketball. A minute to play in the third. Siegel with the ball, and Carroll in some trouble. Now gets her way out of it. Over to Bird. They get it down low, and Taylor missed the shot. And it's going to be Rockville's basketball.
Call a foul.
Carroll.
Barrett, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, they both got three. Well, now they have three. One's got four, so I think it's Carroll.
Yeah, well,
it's on Carroll.
Yeah, Barrett's got four.
Here's Wright. Over to Davis. Long jumper three by Nash, no good. Good positioning there by Carroll. And it's going to be Siegel's ball. McDuffie coming back in, and Barrett going to come out.
Yeah, they don't want her to pick up that last foul here real quick, especially at the end of the quarter.
Ball's knocked out of bounds, and it'll belong to Siegel. 28 seconds to play, third quarter.
Scoreboard update for you. Blackman leads Smyrna 43-8 as they start the fourth quarter on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
Ball's intercepted, and trying to go up with it is Isabella Wright, and she's hammered.
Unfortunately, there was no help in the backcourt to try to get the ball up the floor.
Carroll comes out.
Siegel's got considerable foul trouble.
Yeah. Free throw by Wright is good. 3 points for Isabella, but that doesn't tell the story of the game she's played tonight. Second one's in and out. Rebound, Davis. Couple of dribbles to the right side. Kaylin dishes it off to Nash. They'll set things up. Back out to Wright. 10 seconds, going for the last shot. Nash down low, and Williams is going to be wide open for the basket. That's nicely done. Williams has a good night going, 9 for her. And that's the end of the third quarter of play with the score. It's all Rockville right now. Rockville 51, Siegel 27. This is State Farm Prep Sports on the Good Neighbor Network.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
11 to extend their lead to 24 points here. Our game brought to you by Animal City, Music World, and Drummer's Den, America's home place, along with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Start of the fourth quarter, 51-27. Siegel's got the ball. Lex Jones is back in the game. McDuffie. And they're going to have to play quite a bit without. Turnbow's back in without Barrett and Carroll, as they both have 4 fouls. And they're trying to get the ball in, can't. Harris back in the game, gives it the feed down to Thomas, layup good.
That's another assist. Harris, an assist machine.
She and Wright have just been amazing tonight. Here's Turnbow, and throws it away.
John, I think it may have been tipped by Rockville.
Yeah, must have.
On the way out. I didn't see that.
But
But
Siegel didn't know it either because they weren't ready. Jones to McDuffie. To Taylor, down low, finds her. Now Turnbow. Back out. Megan gets it down low and down to Bird. But there's another foul. When Rockville and Siegel girls play, you're going to expect a lot of fouls. That's just no question about it.
I mean, it's been one of the more physical games I've seen.
They throw it right into the hands of Wright, who gets it out to Thomas. And she's going to drive, go up, and McDuffie's going to foul her.
Well, McDuffie made sure that that was not going to go in.
And at the line will be Cadence Thomas, who leads her team with 18 points. A lot of freebies for Cadence tonight. The first one's good. 54-27. Rockville leading. Shoots it. Gets it. Hey, did you like that?
I did.
Yeah. It's just a variation of yours. I probably won't ever do it again. But here's Barrett to Bird to Turnbow. Turnbow in the corner, flings it out, and it's stolen. Down low, Nash driving, and an offensive foul on Nash. You can't believe it. That's 4 on her is what I have.
Total shock, isn't she?
Although that wasn't as blatant as the other one she did.
Right.
That wasn't called.
Coach Lyons is questioning it, and it is indeed foul number 4.
55-27. John Dinkins calling play-by-play. Brian eating Honey Chex Mix. Here's Barrett over in the corner back in the game, and now I think there's another foul.
You don't say.
And that is on, I believe, Turner.
Well, I will say, if you've never had honey Chex Mix, you should try it. It's my first time ever, and I love it.
Well, it can't be Turner. She's not in the game right now.
24.
That would be right.
Now they've
got a foul on Bird.
And that's a turnover, too, which
I have her with 4. Is that right? What do you have on with her?
11.
11.
She's got 3.
3. There's a feed down low. Great interior passing. And Turner comes up with the basket.
And that's not a stat that I keep. They just do a good job of keeping the scoreboard updated here.
Barrett, got out of trouble and gets it to Jones. 2-on-1. Taylor back to Jones. Layup. Pushed it too hard. Rebound, Rockvale. Williams wanting to run over to Thomas. To Wright. She's going to pop it. And it's in and out. No good. Rebound. Thomas, no good. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to Rockvale.
Well, John, earlier this month at Rockvale, the Lady Rockets won by 36. That is not going to be the case tonight, I don't think.
Right, I'll make that. Harris going to try again. That shot's no good. Rebound, Turnbow. And now, that was a foul on Williams, and that has to irritate a coach, because that was no need for that. She picked up another foul. I wouldn't want to make Perry mad at me. He's a nice fella, but he's mean looking, isn't he?
Well, it's just, he's got the stare.
Yeah.
He's got the prototypical coach stare, and just the silence speaks through his eyes.
Well, it's like Pierre. Pierre's a wonderful, super nice guy, but when he's throwing a fastball at your head, I don't.
That ended your baseball career,
Ended my career. It was a curveball.
Oh, wow.
I backed out, and it was a strike, and I said, I'm done. Free throw, good, at 83 miles per hour.
Did you just quit right there on the spot, or?
At the end of practice.
Did you really?
Yeah, I sure did. That's a true story. I'm not making that up.
Yeah, I know. You told me that before.
Second free throw, no good. Down with the rebound. Here comes Rockvale. Right across the timeline. 5:50 to play here in the game. Right. Now to Harris. Lobs it in to Turner. Back in the corner is Wright, and she's shoved out of bounds. Lex Jones with the foul. I think the foul rule, here's a rebound on a missed shot. Taylor down the floor, and it's stolen away. I think it does help in a game like this, because you start over the fouls again, because there's been so many.
I mean, could you imagine with the number of fouls?
Oh, yeah.
How many more free throws would be shot in this game?
The game be over about 7:30 or 7:45.
Yeah.
Free throw, Taylor, no good.
Well,
I'm sorry, I've been calling her Taylor. It's Lester, Lydia Lester at the line. My apologies.
Siegel has already, Rockvale's already put Siegel in the bonus.
Second one, the left-hander misses it. Rebound, there's a scramble for it. Going to be a jump ball. And it goes to Rockvale. Our game tonight brought to you by somebody. Here we go. Good Neighbor State Farm agent Alex Williams, located at 403 St. Clair Street. That's Alex Williams, 615-898-1150. Down low, Harris. Oh, that was a beautiful pass. Shot didn't fall. And Barrett gets it for Siegel. Turnbow. Jones missed the shot. She's got a pretty shot. It just hadn't fallen for her. Nash. Great give and go. Here's the drive all the way in. Missed the shot. Rebound. And it's up and good by Turner. 18 for her. Here's Barrett for Siegel, 59-28. Loses the ball. Another turnover for the Stars. Barrett to Nash for three, and it's good. First bank three for Maya Nash. She's got 13 now. Has the most threes in the game, along with Thomas. Here's Turnbow. That shot won't go. Right to Harris. Down low, Turner, hook shot good. Well, everything's going for him now. 20 for her, 3:53 to play. It's 64-28. Said they might not reset tonight. They might. And Coach Weekly wants a timeout, and we'll take one too. 64-28 is our score. Rockville safely in front, 3:43 to play, and this is the State Farm Prep Sports broadcast on WGNS and Big GTV.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Is our score, 3:43 to play in the game. John Dinkins, Brian Barrett with you. Celine Barrett has the ball for Siegel.
To prep basketball.
John Dinkins, Brian Barrett back with you. Siegel with the basketball, 3:30 to play in the game. Siegel trailing 64-28. Here's the pass to Barrett. Back out to Bird. They get it down low to Dowdy. Dowdy turns, spins, shot won't fall. Rebound. And there's a reach and grab for it. It's going to be Siegel's ball on the jump ball. Clock is now moving in the game too, by the way. It's going to be running the rest of the time. In the corner it goes to Bird. Bird trying to drive, gets his out, and it's off of Carroll for another Siegel turnover.
John, I said I didn't know if they were going to win by 36, but the first game was 66-30, and we're close to it.
Yes, you are. Here's Nash. Nash dribbling behind her back, now brings it back out. Top of the key to Davis, down low. It goes, and there's a whistle on foul on Dowdy. And when the clock is running, timeouts or fouls can take a long time. 2:20 and counting.
And it being a shooting foul.
Was it really 66-30?
Sure was.
Well, there's 65. Zaniah Turner has quite a game going, 21 points. And now some subs for Rockville. Aliki Terrell is in. Also, Jemiah Luster. Missed the second one.
You get her going.
Rebound Dowdy.
Along with Nash.
Yeah, they're pretty
Rockville
hard to
could
stop.
be tough to beat.
And the ball is thrown away. Let's see, Siegel has Bird in there with Taylor, Barrett, Carroll, and Dowdy. Rockville, long jumper is off the rim, no good. And there's a girl for Rockville I don't have a number for, but that's okay. 1 minute to play. Carroll, little floater in the lane, no good. Can't get the rebound, but Dowdy does. Goes up, No good. Knocked out of bounds. It's off of Rockvale. It'll be Siegel's ball.
John, at this point, Siegel has more turnovers than points. 30 turnovers and 28 points. And a timeout.
He's got them on the right direction, but 30 turnovers. We'll be back. 30-second timeout.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big GTV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big GTV, where radio comes to life.
Clock for this free throw. Second one, no good. Rebound, Rockvale. Goes out to Hood, McKinley Hood. Try to pass it down low and it's stolen. Barrett. Layup is good. 10 for Barrett. She leads Siegel. Trying to steal it away, and that, no, I don't guess, maybe Siegel did touch it.
Sure looked like over and back.
Yeah, they probably just, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Barrett with 11 seconds. She'll get off the last shot probably. And the layup is no good, and that's going to be your ball game. Here comes the long pass down low. She's going to make the score in time? No, but she did hit the basket, but it doesn't count. And that's your ball game. Final score, Rockvale 65. Are you kidding me?
1 point.
1 point from what they did last time.
Yeah.
65 to 30 is our final score as Rockvale wins easily here. They go to 13-10 now in the year. Siegel drops to 5-15. We're going to take a timeout of about 3 minutes, and when we come back, we'll have our SRM Concrete Solid Performer, much more, and the stats. Stay with us here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5 for the IDST's intermission. With a break in the action, we'll bring you stats, scores, and highlights from tonight's game. Brought to you by IDST's, your home for school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, specialty items, and more. Visit 111 East MTCS Road, right across from the school, and check out Raider Tees too for officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider gear. IDST's can put your logo on just about anything. Now time to break down the action so far with the Primetime Sports team.
And I still can't get over the fact, Brian, that we were in one shot, 1 point of being the exact same score earlier in the year. But just for some reason, that's pretty cool.
A couple of weeks ago, actually, January 9th.
Well, it's time for our SRM Concrete Solid Performer, and I'm going to give you some choices here, Brian. Let's see. Cadence Thomas had 20 points. Zanaya Turner had 21 for Rockville, and Nash had 13.
Well,
kind of hard between Thomas and Turner, isn't it?
It is. You know, Turner tonight was pretty impressive.
Especially early in the game. I mean, she had a good start. Let's go with Turner.
Just a sophomore, too, you know, and I think she's got a lot of promise and upside. So, I mean, Nash was in double figures. I mean, they had 3 in double figures.
But I'm going to tip my cap to Wright and Harris for the assist tonight. They only had 3 points between them, but they had probably 20 assists tonight. And let's add Nash in there, too, who had quite a few tonight as well.
Yeah, I would agree.
It is homecoming here, so if you hear a lot of applause, it's not that they're applauding us. They're applauding these beautiful girls that are coming down with those handsome guys down there on the floor.
Oh, well, I almost stood up. I'm glad you told me.
On the handsome guy part?
Well, just the applause.
Okay. Now that's Rockville. Let's go for Siegel. I'm going to go with Celine Barrett.
Yeah, Barrett
10 points.
She was tough as nails. She always is. You know, and trying to control the ball. I mean, Rockville made it really tough on them tonight, and I think she did a fine job.
Those are your SRM Concrete Solid Performers. Locally grown, nationally known, that's SRM Concrete. Keys to the game tonight, and Brian, I think you've got it on your stat sheet, are Craig's Tax Service keys to the game.
Well, John, Siegel scored 30 points, but they had 30 turnovers.
Yeah.
And that's just a number you can't. I mean, you can't win ball games that way, and I know Siegel knows that and understands that. And again, I think you have to talk about Rockville's defense creating a lot of those turnovers. They pressed just about the whole game, if not the whole game tonight. So I think that showed up in the final score and stats. And they only shot 38%. They had a better first half than they did second half shooting as well, did Siegel.
Stayed with them pretty well, but when you make turnovers like that, it is hard to stay with the competition.
Well,
that's for sure.
Yeah, they won the second quarter 14-5, and they won the final quarter 14-3. So, you know, 28-8. You know, with those 2 quarters alone. So I think that's really where Rockville stood out.
That's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws can be very confusing. Everybody's at it now. This is the big time. This is busy time.
1099s and XD40s and everything else.
WD-40, did you say? Yeah.
WD-40.
It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. Call today, 615-890-2233. Now, we've got the homecoming group for basketball coming in. Did that guy not know not to wear his uniform? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He's got to play, doesn't he?
Well, I tell you what, that's pretty sweet. You don't have to rent a tuxedo either.
There you go. There you go. If you've missed part of the game tonight, you can check out WGNSSports.com and tap on the Sir Pizza podcast button to download or listen. You can now order your favorite pizza online. Go to sirpizzatn.com for carry-out or delivery. Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard. All right, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the stats for you as we continue with the Ideas Tees intermission.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your
Back with your stats, brought to you by Fans Heating Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. Josh Houston and Associates. Scoring for Rockville, Isabella Wright had 3 points. Caden Thomas with 20. Maya Nash with 13. And 2 first bank threes there to go with that. Mosiah Williams with 9. Good job from that junior tonight. Caitlin Franks had 1. Zanaya Turner with big 21 to lead Rockville tonight. For Siegel, Turnbow had a first bank 3. Carroll did not score. Celine Barrett had 10. Bird with 6. And Jones with 5, including a first bank 3. McDuffie added 4 in the mix. Brian standing there with the team stats for us in this game.
All right, here we go. Turnovers were the big story. Rebounds were pretty even. Rockville with 19, Siegel with 14. Free throw shooting, 59% for Rockville, 13 of 22. And 50% for Siegel, 6 of 12. Field goal shooting, let's see, Rockville, 52% for the game, 24 of 46, 52%. They had 4 first bank threes.
Brian, let me interrupt just a minute. Greg Wine is taking out the balloons. I hope he's careful.
I hope he doesn't pull a hamstring.
I know. I'm a little worried. See what I'm saying?
Oh, he's moving fast.
I know. Well, he recovered quicker than I did. Okay, go ahead.
38% shooting for Siegel, 11 of 29, 2 first bank threes for them. But again, turnovers the big bugaboo tonight. 30 for Siegel, 9 for Rockville. Rockville led 17 to 11 after the first quarter. They won the second quarter 14 to 5 and pushed their lead 31-16. They won the third quarter by 24, or they led by 24 after winning the third quarter 20 to 11. It was 51-27, and 1 point shy of matching exactly the score from their meeting a few weeks ago. 35-point win, 65-30 tonight after Rockville had a 14-3 fourth quarter. And that's a full look at all of your stats from Winners Trophies, JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, along with Fans Heating and Air.
All right, we're going to take a timeout, and then we're going to come back and you'll update the scoreboard, and we may hear from our friends over at State Farm today as well.
I think we will. We're going to have a little extended time here between games as the homecoming portion has taken place, and then we give the guys time to warm up. So,
all right, well, I'll tell you what, we'll talk to after this break. We'll talk to our friends at State Farm, then we'll take another break and come back to you.
Well, that sounds great.
All right, this is State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate them. We have a lot to do, and we had to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
The frustration many are feeling is real and justified. Kenneth Barrett said that after the county commission denied raises for deputies this year, and as sheriff, fair pay will be a top priority.
We need to figure out how we can get ours comparable to other agencies and start communication with the county commission to try to get less steps at a higher percentage.
With nearly 30 years at the sheriff's office, Barrett brings servant leadership, accountability, transparency, and fairness. Learn more at KennethBarrettForSheriff.com.
Paid for by Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, J.M. Stewart Treasurer.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big GTV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big GTV, where radio comes to life.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we had to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate them. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
As we continue between games, we're 8.5 minutes or so away from the boys' game to start this evening. We'll give you the starting lineups coming up here in just a couple of moments. A few finals tonight. Of course, our game here, Rockville beat Siegel 65-30 this evening. It was Blackman girls improving to 16-3 with their 48-9 win over the Smyrna Lady Bulldogs. I don't know the score, but Oakland beat Riverdale tonight by 10 to 12 points, somewhere in there. So if you want to send us that score, if you text 615-893-1450, that will be great. Smyrna boys lead Blackman boys 10-8 after the first quarter of play. That's a boy score. And congratulations go out to the Riverdale girls wrestling team. They're going to state after a big sectional win. So that's a little wrestling news on your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard here as well.
There was some concern they weren't going to be able to get those wrestling regionals in.
Yeah, and being able to practice and all that kind of stuff. So congratulations to the Riverdale girls in that. Another timeout. We'll come back and more as we continue rolling along here on the Ideas Tees intermission on WGNS and Big G TV.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Do you love WGNS radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
of the night brought to you by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee and Dr. Automotive. Also, First National Bank, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, Rutherford Opioid Board, and State Farm.
John, Blackman leads 19-12 over Smyrna with 3:18 left in the second quarter in the boys' game out there. We're much further behind. It was homecoming here at Siegel, but we're about ready to get things going. And here are your starting lineups in this critical district game between the Rockville Rockets and the Siegel Stars here this evening. And let me see if I can find what I was looking for here. What's happened between these two teams of late. And it was Rockville beating Siegel by a final of 70-62 at Rockville. So these two teams playing their second district game versus each other. And this one going to be a rather large game here for both of these teams. As right now, Rockville is 3-0 in the district, and Siegel is 2-1 in district play. So if Siegel can hand Rockville their first loss, they would be tied for first, with Riverdale and Oakland falling in at 3-4. So a big game between Siegel and Rockville here tonight, and we're excited to be able to bring it to you, including the starting lineups. And they are courtesy of Fans Heating and Air, also winners' trophies, and also JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates here tonight. So here we go. Starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Rockville Rockets, they're 13-8. Wendell Ingram is the head coach. And starting for them, Caleb Lewis, 6'1" senior guard. Also, Arden Lewis, number 2, 6-foot freshman guard. Number 4, Kason Osenleye, a 6'3" junior guard. Dallas Paldo to get the start tonight, a 6'4" senior post. And the last player here to get the start, I think I gave them all to you. Elijah France. He is a 6'1" senior guard, number 12. So it's Lewis, France, Osenleye, and Paldo. Now for the 9 and 12 Siegel Stars of Matt Rigsby. Number 4, Damon Goring, a 5'10" senior guard. Number 10, J.R. Biggers. He is a 6'1" senior. Cale Martin, number 0, a 5'10" sophomore guard. Number 5, Omar Conte. He is a junior. Also number 23, Delvion Ewing, a senior as well. So Goring, Biggers, Martin, Conte, and Ewing for Matt Rigsby's Siegel Stars, that is. And those are your lineups. Fans Heating and Air Winners Trophy. That's John and Associates. John, I look for a big game, and if these two teams can split, I think that gives us a good idea about this district. These two
They're two of the most evenly matched, I think, in the district.
Yeah.
They both have the same style of play. They both like to run up and down the floor. I think, if anything, Rockville's got a little bit of a height advantage, maybe.
Well, Rockville definitely has the brightest colored shoes out on the floor. The Lewises going fluorescent tonight, but the team uniforms, gray. Jerseys and shorts. Royal blue numbers trimmed in white. Siegel in the home whites, trimmed in teal and navy. And Rockville saves the tip. I will tell you, it's kind of hard to see these dark numbers on the gray uniforms.
Right. It wasn't just me then, was it?
No. They go into the corner. Osenleye gets it inside to Paldo.
I believe the lights are working now, though. A little bit.
They are.
Got one still out.
They were working on those during the game tonight. They get it inside at the low post to Dallas Paldo, and Powell drives his way in there for the 2 points. And he's pretty fired up down there right now. Here's Goring down the floor. Gives it up to Conte. Goes baseline. Gets in there. Shot right underneath. Too hard off the backboard. And here's Rockvale quickly down the floor. Ard Lewis goes in to Paldo. Paldo a little high off the backboard. Long pass up, though, is almost stolen away, and they're going to call a foul. And I believe this is going to be on Dallas, and it is. I don't know if he was intending to be in the middle of that press. Probably not. Ewing to trigger in. Gets it to Goring. Goring the handoff. Conte, they work it here to the near side, now up top. Martin thought about a shot. They close in defensively, go right side. Now Goring, baseline, jumper from about 6, no good. Rebound tipped out. Osenleye down the floor to France. France puts it up, no good. Rebound inside by R.J. Biggers. Biggers down the left sideline. Conte drives in for the score. Conte ties it up at 2 apiece. 6:17 left here in the first in the deep right corner. Here's Arden Lewis for a big triple. First bank 3 for the freshman guard. Got Arden and Caleb both in the game right now. The Lewises. Goring crossing the timeline right at the logo. Surveys, brings it here near side. Now Biggers pops out. Right front court. Left wing to Ewing. Gives it back to Biggers, and he's just going to fire up the 3. Off the back of the rim, too hard, too long, and Rockvale with the board. Osenleye looks down the floor. Swing it back up top to France. Now Osenleye to Paldo. The right elbow, now left wing. Here's another 3 on the way. It's too long this time for Arden. The deep rebound comes out for France. France in the corner. Another 3 is on the way, and this 3 is a rainbow shot by Kaysen Osenleye.
Too many extra shots Rockville's getting right now.
First bank 3, and that gives them an 8-2 score. 2 threes and a 2-point bucket for the Rockets. Here's Goring down the floor. Turns, spins, now drives into the right block, kicks it out in the corner. An answering 3 is in and out by Conte. Rebound by Caleb. They try to work it inside. Ball tipped around and stolen away by the Stars. Goring up the floor to Martin. Martin passes over here near side to Ewing. Now Biggers, deep left corner. 3 is in the air. And Biggers with the first bank 3. It's 8-5. Boy, it's raining threes here tonight. Rockvale moving left to right, have it. Caleb looking inside to Paldo. Get it to the left block, too far underneath, and they have to work it back out.
Pushed him out of there. That was good defense.
Foul line jumper is going to be open there, but the shot in and out for Osenleye. Ball on the floor, and here comes Siegel out of there with it. Passed out to Goring. Goring down the right sideline. Almost traveled in the lane to Biggers. Biggers trying to go up. Ball tipped away. Now he's got a chance to dribble, and a whistle, a foul in the lane, and it's going to be called on Caleb Lewis. Now, Coach Ingram questioning that, but Caleb is going to pick up the foul.
That's bang bang right there. It's really hard. That could have gone either way.
Goring to throw it in here on the near baseline. Looks, having trouble, just lobs it in and gets it in there to Ewing. Over to Conte, right front court. Back to Goring here on the near side. 3:45 to play in the first. Popping out is Ewing. Top of the key, back to Goring. Front court, near side. Between the legs dribble to the foul line. Kicks it out to Ewing in the deep right corner. They reset. Goring now right side, asks for a pick. Now just pulls up and shoots it. Crawls over the rim, won't fall. Paldo with the rebound. Here's Arden down the floor. May not stop. Doesn't stop. Too hard off the backboard. Goring with the board. Goring being dogged up the floor. And it's going to be either France or Arden. And it's France who picks up the foul. Third team foul for the Rockets. Conte to throw in the backcourt to Goring. Damon crosses over right at the logo now. Passes to Biggers. Left front court, trying to get it into Cale Martin. The bounce pass, Martin has to run it down. Back to Biggers. We've dropped under 3 minutes now left here in the first. Coach Rigsby changing up the play here a little bit. Now Goring going to try to go one-on-one. They get everybody down on the baseline. Slipping out is Biggers in the deep left corner. Now pulls up at the wing spot for the three. Off the rim, no good. And Rockville with the rebound and a 3-point lead for them. Deep right side, Caleb Lewis with the first bank three. So he has a three, Osenleye with a three, and Arden with a three. 11-5. Goring calls the play. Crosses over here near side. Pass over to Conte, who pops out front court, far side, now to Biggers. 2:03 to play, first quarter. 11-5, Rockvale. Martin has it right side in the front court. Tries to use Biggers' pick, flips it back out to Ewing. Delvion to Biggers, now Conte has it. Dribbles out in the front court to the top of the key, flips it over in the left corner, now Martin has it. Martin drives in the lane. Back up top to Conte, tipped and knocked away by Arden Lewis. Run down by Biggers, maybe. No, it's going to be Conte who finally comes up with it. Looks around, now Martin at the foul line. Siegel resets. Cale Martin trying to drive in on Paldo, goes up and has it swatted away by the big man.
That was pretty good defense by Paldo. I mean, Martin is a lot quicker than he is, and Paldo used his body quite a bit there to kind of slow him down a little bit as he tried to drive through the lane.
Goring will throw it in here on the near baseline. 1:18 to play. They just do get it into Ewing. Ewing drives, goes up, and Paldo in there is going to pick up the foul, it looks like. Maybe Arden Lewis, but it is Dallas. 44, and that's number 2 for Paldo, and he's going to have to come out, the first sub of the game, to come in here for the Rockets. It's going to be Messiah Powell, I think. Free throws first. And the first one is too long for Ewing. And Paldo comes out. So you replace 6'4" with 6 foot. Messiah Powell, so a much smaller lineup for Rockvale. Free throw good. So 1 of 2 for Ewing. 11-6 Rockvale. They've got the ball now, do the Rockets. 1:10 and counting. First quarter. Caleb Lewis going to switch things up. Powell has it now, stopped his dribble, so now passes right side to France. Work it inside to Lewis. And Caleb finishes off nicely. Good play there by that senior. Cale Martin drives in the lane and now gets free, missed it. Couldn't get it to fall, and now Rockvale with the ball. Rockvale has numbers. Goring defending, shot too long. Rebound put back by Lewis. It's good. And there is a foul. Going to count the bucket. And Goring is going to pick up the foul.
Good job of going to the glass. Good things happen when you do that.
So Caleb a chance at the old-fashioned 3 for 8 points total so far, and he gets it. And now it's a 10-point lead. Siegel Stars have 27 seconds to try to end this first quarter. Goring takes his time, gets it up the floor, just across the center line at the logo. Between the legs dribble, fakes right, goes left, passes to Cale Martin. To Biggers up top. He's going to penetrate, now flips it back out. Conte thought about a shot, didn't take it, bounce pass down low is going to be stolen away, and they just hurl it toward the other end. And that is going to be the end of the quarter. So it's a 10-point lead, 16-6. Rockvale on top. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to
State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big GTV, brought to you in part by good neighbor State Farm agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. State Farm agent Ron Reeves, 615-873-1700. RonReevesInsurance.com. Wonder where old Ron is tonight.
He is at Blackman Smyrna.
Oh.
Shot up around the foul line area by Goring to start the second. Is no good. 16-6 Rockvale, and they've got the ball. Arden with it. Gives it up in the lane. Osunleye drives. Dumps it low to Messiah Powell. Powell going to get tied up there. Cale Martin ties it up. It's going to be a jump ball.
A little too much passing that time by the Rockets.
It's going to be Rockvale's ball. And Powell to throw it in. Yeah, Ron has been giving me updates tonight on that game. I appreciate all of those. In fact, I've got one here. Blackman leads 24-18 at the half over Smyrna. From the deep left corner, Lewis' shot no good. Rebound Siegel. And Patrick McCoy, who's in the game for the Stars. I didn't see him sneak in. Sophomore is in there now. Goring to Biggers, right side. Front court. Deep wing, if you will. Looking around. Passes to Conte. Now back around the horn, and near side front court is where Martin has it now. Biggers tried to set a pick. Now just a flip to RJ. RJ turns, spins, gets down in the lane, puts it up with the left hand from the left block. No good. Rebound Rockets. To the Stars. What change did we have? Ewing is back in the game. Somebody for Siegel came in.
Yeah, I'm trying to get his number. Number 3.
Yeah, McCoy was in there just a second ago, so. In trouble with it now is Conte. Now drives to the foul line. Jumper is no good. High for the rebound, Caleb Lewis. Lewis outlet pass. Down the floor is Osunleye to the left corner. Finds Lewis at the wing. Around the horn, Arden has it. Going to slip baseline. Goes up and no shot. But Caleb has a three launched from the left wing. It's no good. Rebound. Osunleye goes up strong and puts it in. And a timeout on the floor with your score. Siegel 18, Rockvale 6. And I believe it's a 30-second timeout. So it's one we will stay here and have a word from Parks Auction with John.
Well, do you need to buy or sell property fast? Parks Auction is the name in Rutherford County that they trust. For decades, Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught have delivered results for families, investors, and businesses. When you want experience on your side, call Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg today for a no-obligation consultation. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property online at parksauction.com. Hey, Brian, I put my little calendar that Bob Bugg gave me a long time ago.
Yeah.
I put it on my desk. It's magnetic, and it's just perfect.
Well, that's nice.
Just kind of mark off each day as you go.
You've got a metal desk?
I do. I have a metal filing cabinet.
Oh, nice.
I put it on.
Yeah,
it's just there, you know, and I think of Bobby every time I look at it.
Well,
you have yours yet?
Pretty soon you'll have to just go to lunch.
Do you have yours yet? No, okay.
No, I think Jeff kept it. You just finally decided.
I'll talk to Bob and see if I can't get one for you.
Okay, that'd be nice. Be June. After the timeout, Ewing has it. Gives it up to Conte, deep left corner, Goring. Siegel has become a bit stagnant. They try to work it down inside to Cale Martin and tried to save it, but right into the hands of Rockvale, and then Goring's going to pick up his second foul.
Well, Siegel doesn't have an answer to Rockvale's defense. They're swarming on defense. They're letting nothing inside, and it's not intimidation, but it's, you know, a little fair to put up the ball when you get a shot.
It's just so physical inside.
Yeah.
Siegel in a zone here. Osunleye flips back to Powell. He pulls up at the foul line. Jumper is no good. Rebound Ewing for the Stars. Outlet pass to Goring. Goring driving now to the foul line, to the left block, and scores. Somebody, and that's his first points tonight, somebody is going to have to kick it into gear for the Stars. Only 8 points in 10 minutes. Rockvale with France dribbling around. Coming out to help Osunleye, front court far side. They try the pass inside, interior pass, and Ewing tips it away. He's got the ball now to Cale Martin, left wing. Martin, great bounce pass underneath. They flip it in the corner. Here's a three on the way by Conte. That looked erratic, and it was, but they get points out of it and cut Rockvale's lead to 7. It has been a double-digit lead. Caleb Lewis, Rockvale doing all of this with Paldo on the bench. Here's Caleb Lewis on the drive, double teamed, out back to Messiah Powell. Kicks it out, left side, driving from the left baseline. Osunleye shot no good. That was France. Now Siegel has turned it over. France racing to the other end, puts it up, and a foul. And Delvion Ewing is going to pick up that foul. And that will be his first. He was shooting too, so that will put Elijah France, the senior guard, at the free throw line. Matt Rigsby is pleading his case to the official, who is listening. First free throw is no good. France will have another attempt. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is bringing you coverage on Big G TV, trusted since 1949 to care for thousands of families in Rutherford County. More than 20 specialties across several area locations. MMC delivering quality health care that fits your lifestyle. Second toss by France is good. His first points on the night. Rockvale's lead back to 8. Malachi Suttles is in the game for Siegel on the drive. 3, swarming to Conte and to block the shot. It is unbelievably difficult to get a shot off against Rockvale tonight. France.
And they've gone a little cold themselves. They're over 5 their last 5 series down.
Powell passes to Jaden Smith, who checked in on me too. From the left wing, Osunleye or France, and they bring it back out. Up top, and that's where Osunleye has it now. Drives near side. Gets to the corner, brings it back up top to France. France trying to penetrate. And goes for the steal. The Siegel passed off, and Rockvale still in control.
Siegel's defense, yeah, really good too.
It's been a good defensive stand down here. I mean, they pushed the triangle way up top near the center circle, and Powell lost the ball off his foot, somehow controls it. France drives in the lane, puts up a wild one, no good. Cale Martin with the rebound. Siegel coming down the floor, try to cut into this lead. Forrest in the game. Marquis going to put up a rainbow shot off the rim, no good for the junior. Rockvale quickly down, and Osunleye misses the shot. Rebound by the Stars. Martin with it. Cale going to go baseline right side, and there's a hand check or push, really. And they call that on Messiah Powell. It's only their first foul. Conte's going out. Delvion Ewing back in now for Siegel as they inbound on the far baseline. Martin looks. Burns it inbounds to Suttles. Malachi, a couple of dribbles to Martin. Posted up way out there. Now here's a three, and banked in by Marquis Forrest. First bank three for Forrest. And Rockvale's lead is 5. It has, 10, I think, was the biggest lead. 1:06 to play here in the half. And a steal, no. Tipped away by Ewing, but tipped out of bounds.
Siegel's picked up the defense, and Rockvale being a little lazy with some of those passes now.
Goring is in for McCoy for the Stars.
They've scored 3 points this quarter, Rockvale.
Trying to work it inside, nothing there. France back up top to Osunleye. Passes left side, 43 seconds. Now the drive by Osunleye, gets in the lane, tried to kick it off. Ball loose and out of bounds. It's going to be Rockvale's ball. Forrest almost had it. Clement Azidi. There's no way he's 6'5", but they get it in. Osunleye, left side. Few dribbles for Powell. Ball loose on the floor, and Ewing going to get to it. Yes, because Siegel gets a timeout called with 26.5 seconds to play in the first half. And we will take a break. Be right back. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
I want to say thanks to JHA Company, Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall in Smyrna, and Lascassas Feed Supply for helping to bring State Farm Prep Sports tonight. Siegel with a chance to cut into this 19-14 Rockvale lead, but only 20 seconds now. Goring across the time stripe. Going to take it right side. Front court. 12 seconds. Goes to work to the foul line. To Conte. Conte drives in. Scores! Omar Conte. Rockvale with 3 seconds. With 2. With 1. Firing up the 3 left side off the rim and no good for Osunleye. And after trailing by 10 to Rockvale, Siegel has cut the lead to 3. It's 19-16 and we're at halftime here at Siegel High School on homecoming night for the Stars. We'll come back and we've got all of your halftime stats straight ahead. This is State Farm Prep Sports on the Good Neighbor Network.
What's the location?
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
And looking at the team stats here, Rockville was 6 of 12 in the first quarter. They wound up for the half 6 of 20. So they went from 50% shooting to 30%. They had no field goals in the second quarter of play, just one free throw. Meanwhile, Siegel 2 of 8 in the first quarter and 25% shooting to 6 of 17 for 35%. They had 3 threes, and that got them back in the game. And that's where we stand 19 to 16 at half. Rockville has 12 rebounds to Siegel's 11. Rockville 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 50%, and Siegel 2 of 3 for 67%. 3 turnovers for Rockville, 4 for Siegel. I told you it was going to be close, Brian. 16 to 6 at the end of the first quarter of play. 19 to 16. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Yeah, 19-16, Rockville leading. I just put it down wrong for here at the half. And so Rockville led by 10. They now lead by 3. So quite a turnaround in that second quarter. All right, we'll be back with more. We'll have the individual scoring for you here as we continue with State Farm Prep Sports.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Looking at the individual scoring here for Rockville, Caleb Lewis leads them with 8 points. He has a first bank 3. Elijah France with 1 point on the night. Osunloye with 5 points with a first bank three. Dallas Paldo got in foul trouble. He was off to a good start, but only has 2 points due to foul trouble. And Brendan Wallace, Arden Lewis has a first bank three. For Siegel, Damon Goring has 2 points. Biggers with three, first bank three. Conte with 7 points, a first bank three in there. A first bank three from Marquette Forest. Ewing has 1. That's your scoring. Been a low scoring, but I'll have to give credit. The defense on both teams has been tremendous. Now to recap the girls' game quickly. In girls' action tonight, Rockville defeated Siegel 65-30. They had 19 rebounds, Rockville to Siegel's 14. Rockville 24 of 46 from the field for 52%. They had 4 threes in the game. Siegel 11 of 29 for 38%. They had 2 threes. Rockville went to the free throw line 22 times, hit 13, 59%. Siegel 6 of 12 for 50%. But here's the big stat in the girls' game: 30 turnovers for Siegel, and Rockville had 9. Rockville led all the way, 17-11 at the end of the first, 31-16 at half, and 51-27 at the end of the third quarter. Running clock in the fourth, they wind up winning at 65-30, and the Rockville girls go to 13-10 on the year. 19-16 is our score here, and when we come back, we'll update our scoreboard, and then we will have the second half of this game. Again, the halftime score: Rockville 19, Siegel boys 16.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our game tonight brought to you by our friends over at State Farm. Good neighbor State Farm agents Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. Here's Brian for the second half.
All right, a few scores tonight. PCA beat Franklin Christian 64-12 to improve to 17-4 on the season. Blackman a winner 48-9 over Smyrna tonight. It was Oakland 56, Riverdale 43. And Rockville 65, Siegel 30 in a game you heard here. Boys scores in the fourth quarter. Blackman leading Smyrna 39-26. And our score here at halftime, 19-16 Rockville. And Rockville will have the ball to start this second quarter of play. And the Rockets work it inside. Shot is up and no good by France, but a whistle and a foul. And Conte picks up the foul. Just surveying to see the lineups here, and it's Lewis, France, Osenleye, and Paldo. As France hits the first free throw, his second free throw of the night. Goring, Biggers, Martin, Conte, and Ewing for the Siegel Stars. Second toss is up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Biggers skies for the rebound. Goring down the floor. Siegel moving left to right now. Backs it up in the backcourt. Double team, needs some help. Throws it, and there's going to be a foul. Or 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Didn't get it across.
He just kept backing up, which made Matt Reeves crazy, I'm sure. He's going old school tonight with his shirt, isn't he? Yeah.
They work it down inside, and Arden Lewis sneaks baseline to get the shot off, and good. Well, this is the lineup, John, that Rockvale had where they scored most of their points. They only scored 3 points in the whole second quarter. A three put up, and Biggers hits the backboard.
I think they missed Paldo a lot.
Yes, that was going to be the point. And getting free on the drive down the floor is France. His first field goal tonight. And a quick timeout here by Siegel as Rockvale's lead has grown to 24-16. We'll take a timeout too. This is State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
What's the location of your,
Hey, Rutherford.
what's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
After the timeout, it's going to be length of the floor to go for the Stars. Inbound to Goring. They're trying to get it across this time. Last time they didn't. And this time it works. Cale Martin in the corner to Biggers. Can't control it. Finds Conte around the horn now. Ewing drives. Double teamed. They flip it back up. And in the lane, Conte goes up. Misses the bucket. Boy, it's just Paldo's presence. Down the floor, driving in. The shot is blocked. France's shot rejected. Here comes Siegel on the break. Layup in the lane. No good, but a whistle as Conte goes to the floor. And Dallas has picked up foul number 3. That's not what Coach Ingram wanted. That's what kept him on the bench much of the second quarter.
He needs to. He's still kind of raw when it comes to defense. He almost overhypes, you know. I mean, he's just so excited and he does a good job, but then he does get in foul trouble.
Into the game is Kalen Buckingham, a 6'1 sophomore. Free throw, in and out. Missed both, right? 24-16 Rockvale. Arden driving baseline, goes up strong, draws the foul. Well, that's one thing Rockvale's doing is they're driving to the bucket. Biggers picks up foul number 1. And it was a shooting foul for Lewis.
I'm digging the Rockville student section. They're over there all in black.
Free throw is good.
I like that. They're themed.
Buckingham kind of went wild, trying to block out there. Second one, no good. But he got the rebound. The sophomore Buckingham with a great play. And Osenleye works it. to Caleb over right side Arden. Arden penetrates, kicks it out. Here's Buckingham for three. Deep right. First bank three.
Where'd he come from? Jeez. He's all over the place.
I think he is a new addition, maybe a JV guy or something. Got an updated roster today, and he's a new one on there. Here's a three right side and a big answer by Omar Conte. First bank three. He's got 10 points. That was a huge answer. It's 28-19 Rockvale. Martin went for the steal. Right wing, they're going to leave Osunleye open. The three is no good. Martin with the rebound. Hale quickly down the floor. Deep left corner to Goring. Damon tries to go one-on-one, nowhere to go. Up top, Messiah Powell. Now Goring left wing, fires up the three. It's long, off the back of the rim. Martin runs down the loose ball rebound. Hale over to Goring. Can he get it this time to fall? Yes! Damon Goring with the first bank three. 5 points for him tonight.
Good hustle by Martin there to save that possession.
He sure made that play. A three. Buckingham, can he do it again? This time off the rim and goes out of bounds. The official needs some help, or is he just makes a delayed decision that it's Siegel's basketball.
Anybody else can.
I think he's about to be overruled.
Yep.
Yes, it's Rockvale's ball.
He had no idea who knocked that out.
He really did.
And he was searching for help.
I think he was too close to the play. He waited, and then he just made a decision. Good teamwork by the officials. Caleb the lob in. Not really an argument from Coach Rigsby either. Almost got the steal. Ball was loose for a moment. France drives and does lose the ball, and now Goring is going to be fouled by France going after the loose ball. That's number 2 for him. Siegel has cut it to 6. 4:35 to play, third quarter. Big district game. First place on the line here. Rockvale sits all alone, undefeated in the district. One loss by Siegel, and that was to Rockvale a few weeks ago. Martin in the lane, turns, spins, puts a hook shot up, no good. Rebound Rockvale, and they're down the floor. Buckingham, bounce pass, Harden, yes. Running the floor nicely that time, and the freshman gets the bucket.
Martin sure has had to fight for everything tonight. They've bottled him up pretty well.
Goring gets free, gets in the lane, flips it out left wing, a three by Conte off the mark. Rebound yanked down by Osunleye. Long pass up the floor. Arden stops, has it blocked, but regains it. Has it blocked again. Goes up a third time and a whistle and a foul. My goodness, Delvion Ewing with 2 blocks in there. The foul is going to be on Conte, however. That's 2 for him, and it was a shooting foul for Arden Lewis. He goes to the line. 7 points, 3 field goals, 1 of 3. Free throw is good. A lot of promise in this young freshman here. Already in the starting lineup for the Rockets. Second toss, skyward. Crawls over, no good. 31-22. Siegel trailing, 3:42 to play, third quarter. Siegel ball with Goring, left wing. Tries to go to the foul line. Dips down in there at about a 10-foot jumper. Good by Biggers. Baseline, far side. I think one of the toughest shots you can take. Here's Osunleye down the floor. Gives it up to Caleb Lewis, who flips it to Arden. Puts up about the same jumper here on the near side. It's no good. Rebound, and here's Rockvale, or Siegel on the run. Driving all the way from coast to coast. Conte, he's got 12 now. And it's 31-26 Rockvale. Caleb's up, gets it up the floor to France. Back to Caleb, foul line. Osunleye turns, spins, dumps it low. Buckingham goes baseline. 5 points here in the third quarter for the 6'1 sophomore.
Which helps with Paldo being out. That really helps Buckingham coming in with those points.
33-26. Rockvale up. Siegel ball right now with 2.5 minutes to play in the third. Paldo drives, foul line, goes in there, puts up a crazy shot and gets it to go.
The first step is what got it for him. He just made a great move on Arden and blew by everybody else.
Oh, in trouble right there. Should be over and back. And a timeout called. What a great timeout there by Rockvale to keep possession. But I don't know who called the timeout.
I think
regardless.
Wendell did.
Yep, it's a 1-minute break for us. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on State Farm Prep Sports.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic in the law offices of John Day.
We are back, and the ball belongs to the Rockets. 2:14 to play here in the third. They get the ball up the floor. Osenleye dips it out in the corner, and a three fired up by Arden Lewis. Gives him 11 on the night now. Rockvale has had an answer to these Siegel runs so far. Goring across for the Stars. Penetrates, lost the ball, and they're going to call a foul on Buckingham. Went after the loose ball. So Goring will inbound on the near baseline. Damon looks to toss in. Bounces it here near side to McCoy, who checked in. Now Damon has it, right wing. 1:42 to go in the third. Up top, Biggers. Back to Goring near side, front court. Waves traffic around. Goring passes off left side to Conte. Ewing pops out. Now Goring left wing. Going to penetrate, gets by Buckingham. Has to flip back out to Biggers. RJ going to drive, gets in the lane, goes up against Lewis, and Lewis going to draw the foul. Caleb Lewis. It's number 2 for him, and I think this should be a shooting foul, and it is, so that will put Biggers at the charity stripe. Hard to believe we're almost done with the month of January. Free throw is good by Biggers. You know, you've heard of March Madness, I'm sure, but in high school it's February Madness going into March. Second toss, good. And college baseball about to crank up. About a month away from high school baseball and softball.
Time flies when you're getting old.
It does. 36-30. Rockvale's lead cut to 6. It's been 10. They work it inside to Caleb Lewis. Gets a nice little jumper in the lane. 10 for Caleb tonight. Arden has 11. So the Lewises leading the way for the Rockets. 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Damon Goring, they're going to call an offensive foul. Trying to rub around Buckingham. No. It's on Ewing on the pick. It's the 4th foul. It's also a turnover. Coach Rigsby not too excited about that. Goring almost stole the basketball. Coach Rigsby still
that didn't make him happy.
Conversating with the officials. 33 seconds. Osunleye finds Arden, now right side. It's a drive by Osunleye in the lane. Caleb Lewis looks at the official for a foul. They're going to say the ball was knocked out of bounds and last touched by Siegel. I think it was Marquis Forrest. Bounce it into the backcourt with 25 seconds. Rockvale with the ball and an 8-point lead as we wind up the third quarter here. France and Caleb Lewis playing catch in the front court with 11 seconds. It's
walk.
He did walk, yep. Osunleye traveled, so this is going to give Siegel a huge opportunity with 7.7. Goring to get it down the floor. With 2 seconds, they throw it in the left corner. Here's a three on the way. It should count, and it does. It's a first bank three for Conte.
They're saying no. I thought it was after the horn.
They're going to count it. I think it should. Conte, it left his hands before the light came on the backboard, I think. 38-33. Rockvale on top. Fourth quarter coming up. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Rockvale shot 7 of 12 for 58%, 2 threes. Siegel 6 of 13, 46%. They had 3 threes.
Siegel gets the ball to start the fourth, and Goring drives in the lane, puts up a shot, can't get it to fall, gets his own rebound, but a three is no good by Forrest. Another rebound. Cale Martin goes up, has the ball stripped away. Rockvale quickly down. Nice pass over left side. Osunleye for the lay-in. He and France ran the floor well that time. The lead is 7 for the Rockets. They have led the whole game. Have led by as many as 10 to 12, somewhere in there. But it's been about a 2-3 possession game all night. Goring has it for the Stars, drives, finds a lane, and just explodes to the basket. 9 for Goring tonight.
He can use both hands too. He's left-handed naturally, but he can use both hands really well.
Yeah, that was a layup from the right side. Caleb Lewis to Buckingham, now back up top. Playing without Paldo are the Rockets. Buckingham has come in and give them some big minutes and 5 points in the post. France over near side to Caleb Lewis. Foul line, Osunleye drives in, gets free, scores. He's got 4 points here in this fourth quarter in a minute and a half. He scored more than the whole team scored the second quarter. 42-35. Let's see, that's McCoy back in the game. Here's Martin. Cale drives, runs into Caleb Lewis. Just his forward momentum carried him into it, and it's going to be an offensive foul.
That one, I don't know. I don't think it was set.
Delvion Ewing back in, Conte in. McCoy went out. I didn't see who else went out.
You lower the shoulder, they get you every time,
Yeah, just about it. Some pressure, full court now. France bounces it to Osenleye. Back to France, who made a pretty good save. Arden penetrates, has the ball tied up. And it's going to be Rockville's ball, but nice defensive move there by Omar Conte, the junior.
Arden trying to do too much there.
Try to bounce it in. Caleb Lewis too far underneath. Somehow works his way back, puts up a shot, and there's a foul.
That's unfortunate for Siegel because that foul really wasn't necessary. He was so far under the goal, I don't think he'd have made that shot anyway.
That makes number 3 for Delvion Ewing, and Caleb Lewis was shooting, so he's at the free throw line. First toss up and good. 11 for him. And another is on the way. In and out. Score is 43-35 Rockvale with 5:48 to play. Down the floor is Goring. And a whistle. Going to get Buckingham, I think. No. 3, not 31, so that's Caleb Lewis. That's 3 for him. So Paldo on the bench with 3 and Caleb Lewis with 3. Here's Cale Martin sneaking baseline. Missed the shot. Got his own rebound, though. Going to try to go up. Ball is blocked. Goring picks up a loose ball. Back up to Martin. Martin has the ball stripped away. Can they save it? No. Rockvale touched it last. Arden Lewis and Biggers going after the loose ball. So Goring to inbound here on the near baseline. 43-35 Rockvale. The Rockets have led all the way tonight. Bounce pass, they get it in reverse. It's blocked. It's Conte's shot. And down the floor, Buckingham, they're going to blow the whistle. A technical foul on Siegel. On the bench, I think, or maybe the coach. So that will lead to free throws. And Arden Lewis at the free throw line hits the first. So a chance at a couple of free throws, and then they get the ball. Second one is good. So Lewis did his job. He hit a pair. McCoy coming in. I don't know who the technical foul is on. I guess it's on the Siegel bench. Don't know that matters too much, but Coach Rigsby asking a question. It's Rockvale's ball.
Well, he's sitting down.
He is sitting. Even if it's on the bench, I think he has to sit. They usually say who it's on if it's like coach or whatnot, but they work it down inside. Nice ball movement, and Buckingham with the bucket, but I think there's another technical foul now. So there is a technical foul, and they're going to call that on Buckingham. It's his second foul. They called the foul on him for a little over-exuberance after the made bucket. Rockvale student section kind of giving them what for as Goring hits the first free throw. Damon has another. Takes a big deep breath, one dribble, and shot it. Missed. Hit one of 2. And now Siegel will have the ball to inbound. Right at the midcourt stripe on the far baseline, or sideline. They get it into Goring. Ball knocked away, has to run it down in the backcourt. Going to race to get it across here. 4:50 to play in this game. Conte has it now. They work it in the right corner. Bigger's going to drive baseline and has it blocked from behind, but Caleb Lewis thought he got all ball, but a little body there, I guess. And that's fourth foul on Lewis. Paldo going to come back in. Oh, wait a minute. They did not call that on Lewis. They called that on Messiah Powell. First free throw good, though, by Biggers.
Coach Ingram didn't know either. He brought Paldo back.
Second free throw, no good. Hit 1 of 2. It's a 10-point lead. 11, I think, was the largest, or ties the largest. 4:22 to play. Can Rockville put it away here? They're playing catch in the front court. Osenleye and Arden. Arden has it now, drives. Lewis at the left wing, back up top. Osenleye going to drive right side, gets in there, and ball stripped away by Biggers. Biggers, long pass in the corner. Damon Goring for 3, no good. Rebound knocked away, but right into the hands of Messiah Powell on the drive. Shot no good by Caleb Lewis. Here's Siegel on the run out. Layup good by Biggers. 10 points for Biggers tonight, 3 in double figures for Siegel. Rockvale running the floor. Ball was loose, and then Arden Lewis picked up the trash and threw it in the can. 15 for him. Just trading buckets here now. In trouble is Ewing. Now Biggers pops the 3 off the back of the rim. Trying to run down the loose ball rebound is Siegel. They do work it down low, and they let Powell drive in their baseline, and the bucket is good. 49-41 with a timeout. 3:03 to play in the ball game, and I believe this may be a 1-minute break for us here. It hasn't been reported, but we're going to take it. Stay with us on State Farm Prep Sports.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSSports.com, Big GTV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game.
Rockvale cuts through the press and have it with under 3 minutes to play. Paldo, top of the key, bounces it back out. Looks like playing a little keep away here. And picking up the foul is Ewing. That's 4 fouls for Ewing. Rockvale to inbound with Osenleye to Paldo. Ball tipped away. He runs it down right back. Osenleye. Now Arden Lewis has it. Right there on the logo. Brings it front court near side now. Trying to draw Siegel out of their defense, and now Biggers fouls. Trying to put Rockvale at the line, and they have successfully done so now. Rockvale was in a stall. So they'll shoot free throws with any foul the rest of the way. First toss is no good. Osenleye will have another. 6'3" junior guard. Kason Isaac is in the air. No good. Missed a pair. Biggers with the rebound. So that may have been a good strategy by Siegel. Goring penetrates, now pulls up. 3 on the way. In and out. Boy, Biggers gets a big rebound, though, in the lane and puts it in the hole. Gigantic basket. And the lead is 7. There's a quick foul. Conte picks up number 3. Arden Lewis shot the technical free throw, so he's probably the best free throw shooter on the team. He's at the line now. That's what you usually do. First one in the air and good. If he hits this one, he'll have 17 points on the night. 6-foot freshman guard in the air, good.
Well, those are big down the stretch.
Yeah. 51-43 Rockvale. Goring driving, goes in there. Surely walked. They're going to call a jump ball, which belongs to Siegel. So a break there. He drove right into the contact. Looking to inbound is Suttles. Here's a 3 up and bangs off the rim for Conte. And Rockets have the rebound. France going to be fouled. Suttles. And that's his first. We're going to shoot free throws here. Well, it looks like for Rockvale to win this game, they're going to have to hit free throws.
Yep. They're going to put him there.
1:56 to play. They don't even give them time to get down the floor. Not even on their end. Free throw is good.
Well, let's see. They're 11 of 17 right now. 65%.
Another one on the way for Elijah France. In the air. No good. Short. Rebound. Siegel. Conte pulls it down. Drives down the floor. Conte to the right block. Goes in the lane. Bucket won't go, but a foul. It may be on the big guy, Paldo, but it's not. Suttles. And at the free throw line will go Omar Conte. 1:50 to play in this one. This free throw good. Siegel's leading scorer with 16 points tonight. Rockvale has brought in Corbin Voiles. He may be in to shoot free throws. Maybe. Second one. Good. Conte hit a pair. He's got 17. 52-45. Arden Lewis has it. Near side. Backs into the corner. Triple teamed, and Biggers gives him a big bear hug and picks up the third foul. That time, Rockvale did get to their end of the floor and to the baseline before the foul. But I wouldn't think this is the guy you want to foul. Arden Lewis stands there with 17 points, his team's leading scorer. Make it 18. 52-45, make that 53-45. 1:45 to go in this one. Rockvale has led all the way. Siegel has just been knocking at the door all night. Second one will not fall for Lewis. 53-45. What kind of answer does Siegel have? And threw the ball away. Goring passing to McCoy. That's 7 turnovers, and boy, that one is a costly one. Paldo out of the game now. I suspect Rockvale has their best free throw shooters in the game. France in the backcourt to Lewis, and Lewis fouled by Conte.
That was weird. Got fouled trying to pass it.
That's 4 fouls on Siegel's leading scorer and puts Rockvale at the free throw line here. And Arden Lewis, who has been there a ton tonight, Went 1 for 2 his last trip just a few seconds ago. This one's good. Let's see, he's hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's 5 of 6. Could he be 6 of 7? Yes. 20 points now for Arden Lewis. Lead back at 10 with a minute and a half to go. 90 seconds in the lane. They let Damon Goring score. Rolls around the rim and falls through, and Siegel gets a timeout here. 55-47. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll be right back on State Farm Prep Sports. Rockvale up.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Parks Auction first. Stan Vaughn and Bob Bugg are industry leaders who take the stress out of buying and selling. Trust the proven team of Bob Bugg and Stan Vaughn to get results. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. Visit parksauction.com. So, that's how you do it.
$45?
$45 bill.
Oh, you're kind of singing it.
It's an auction song. So that's the song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. We need to have that as background music.
I guess so. Goring is going to foul. He was going for the steal. Foul number 3. It's been a free throw contest here of late. Rockville student section really giving Damon a hard time. And who do they put at the free throw line?
Yeah, they're putting the wrong guy at the line.
Arden Lewis. He's near perfect from there. He's only missed 1 free throw. Hit that one. Got great form. 22 points now for Lewis. Lead back at 10. Conte drives, goes right block, scores. Conte with 19. 1:10 to play. Rockvale looking to get it in. Siegel going for the steal. Down the floor, ball is loose, and Biggers has it for the Stars. Under a minute to go now. Biggers drives, scores! 14 for Biggers. The lead is 6. Rockvale trying to inbound, and a whistle. A timeout for the Rockets. 6-point lead for Rockvale. 52 seconds to go on State Farm Prep Sports.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes.
Hey.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
But that was the thing.
I'm saying for Emerson Williams, and you're looking for prep basketball.
Thanks, Emerson Williams, and ready for the Rockvale inbound here. 52 seconds to play. They lead by 6. Having trouble getting it in, and it's going to be stolen away. Biggers in the lane. Shot, no good. Rebound. Who has it? Jump ball, I think, is the call, and it's going to be Rockvale's basketball, according to the arrow.
Didn't take too much off the clock there.
47 seconds. Rockvale having trouble getting the ball in. They do to Caleb Lewis, bounce pass, backcourt to Osenleye. To Lewis, long pass up and stolen away again. Here's a three by Goring, back of the rim, no good. Rebound knocked around and saved by Rockvale, 32 seconds. Long pass up the floor, Arden Lewis layup, missed. Rebound, tipped around, who's gonna come away with it? Goring has it. Damon down the floor, 22 seconds. Trail by 6, to Biggers in the lane, turns, spins, puts a shot up and a foul. He's gonna get a couple of free throws. They're going to call the blocking foul on Caleb Lewis. Stops the clock. It's 4 on him, by the way.
If I'm Caleb on that layup, I'd bring it on out. I would just run it right back out. Of course, in the heat of the moment, you don't think about those things usually.
Siegel didn't have enough on the line here. Now Biggers for some huge free throws. They trail by 6. Free throw, no good. Must have missed the first one as well. Go up with the shot, whistle and a foul as Siegel got the rebound. And Lewis has just fouled out with 15 seconds to play. And Malachi Suttles at the free throw line. Well, John, Siegel has had opportunities.
Yes, they have.
Several shots that didn't fall, free throws that didn't go. This one does, though.
They're going to, after this shot, they're going to have to make a quick steal or a foul.
Second free throw good. So it's 57-53. And as close as they've been tonight. Ball gets away. It's still a 2-possession lead with 15 and a half seconds. Rockvale trying their best to get it in, and they do, to the guy that Siegel did not want us into the free throw line, and it's going to be Arden Lewis to shoot free throws. Suttles picks up his 3rd foul in this quarter. And Arden Lewis at the free throw line to try to put a little more distance between his team and the Stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is 8 of 9. He is now 9 of 10 at the free throw line this quarter. He started this quarter with 11 points and now has 23, maybe 24 if he hits this free throw. And he does. That one banged around a little bit. 59-53, Rockvale, 12 seconds. Here's Goring. Pulls back, fires up the 3, it's short. Rebound, Rockvale, and a foul with 6.7.
That should do it.
Yep. Elijah France going to go to the free throw line now.
I mean, even if he misses it.
It's a 6-point lead with 6.7.
I'd pull everybody back.
France for 2 charity tosses. The first one is no good.
So if you're Rockville, you want Arden Lewis at the free throw line.
Yes. Second toss. Good. Hit 1 of 2.
That'll definitely do it.
Yep. That was a big free throw. Siegel down the floor. They're going to let him drive. And then him is Conte. And he's going to finish the night with 21 points. And that's going to wrap up the game. A 5-point win for the Rockville Rockets tonight. Final score is 60-55. 60-55. And that puts 2 losses by the on the Siegel Stars district record. Rockvale now 4-0 in district play, 14-8 overall as Siegel drops to 9-13. Final score again, 60-55. Hope you'll stay tuned because coming up next here on WGNS and Big G TV, it is the Prentice Salsa Heating and Air postgame show on State Farm Prep Sports.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
The final whistle has blown. Now it's time to break down all the action on the Prentice Salsa Heating and Air postgame show. Stats, highlights, scores, everything you need to relive tonight's action. Brought to you by Prentice Salsa Heating and Air. From heating to cooling, they service all major brands and often provide same-day service. Their Rheem Pro team is dedicated to keeping your home or business comfortable in every season. Prentice Salsa Heating and Air, your hometown comfort pros on West College Street. Now back to the Primetime Sports team to wrap up tonight's action.
And we welcome you back to Siegel High School. The Stars with a valiant effort tonight, but the Rockville Rockets come up on the winning side of things in this boys game, 60-55. Your
I'd
final.
say they're in the driver's seat now. Rockville.
Yeah, with the win. Let me look back at the district standings now. Rockville is 4-0. Siegel is 2-2. Whatever happens with the Riverdale-Oakland game, if Riverdale wins tonight, they would be tied with Siegel for second. And then Oakland, just depends on how that Riverdale-Oakland game went tonight. And I don't see a final on that one. So, regardless, that's puts Rockville in a very good spot. Same thing for Blackman, too, by the way, with their win over Smyrna tonight. Going to try to find that and look at that district here for a second. District 10. I don't know why that final is not showing up there. I put it in, but I'll get back to it here in a second. The final score in that game was 52-34. There it goes. And in the district standings, Blackman is 4-0, Stewart's Creek 2-1, Smyrna 1-3, and Laverne 0-3. I don't know how the results of that game. I think that Stewart's Creek Laverne game was rescheduled to a different day. So that's kind of a look at the district standings as we have it. But time to talk about our SRM Concrete Solid Performer tonight for both of these teams. And John, I think it has to be Arden Lewis. I mean, when his number was called, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He was 10 of 11.
Down the stretch
in the fourth.
That's money right there.
Yep, had to have it, and he got it. And Omar Conte finished the game with 21 points tonight. We saw some good efforts by both teams in terms of scoring and all, but we're going to go with those two as the SRM Concrete Solid Performers. Locally grown, nationally known, our friends at SRM Concrete, saluting our athletes here this evening. Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. This was a really interesting game. You know, Rockville never trailed.
No, they had a terrible second quarter. I mean, that's really And that's about all. I mean, the rest of it they played pretty steady, but they built up a big enough lead that and Siegel didn't take advantage of that as much as they could have.
What was the halftime score?
19-16.
Okay, so a 3-point lead. They had a double-digit lead that melted away in the second quarter.
Right.
But then they
built it back up. Had a good start of the third quarter. I think that was the key to it. Got back up to 10, and then they never relinquished that.
And wind up winning a big game tonight in district play. Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. We know tax laws are confusing. They change from year to year. And
they're hard.
Huh?
They're hard.
I just don't like doing math and numbers. And I did it one time, and I got audited.
Yeah.
My very first year, and I said, I'm never doing it again. And so get help with your taxes. Don't do something silly like I did. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, bookkeeping services. They do it all at Craig's Tax Service, 615-890-2233. And a reminder, if you missed any part of the game tonight, check WGNSSports.com. Tap on that Sir Pizza podcast button, and you can listen back to the game. You can watch the game from Big G TV. We'll have both podcasts up shortly after we go off the air tonight. And you can get your favorite pizza online, sirpizzatn.com, carry out or delivery of Murfreesboro's finest pizza. Won't find any better around than Sir Pizza. East Main, South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard. Well, time to get the final stats in the game tonight. I'm going to look for maybe a score or two. And John's got the stats, team stats, at least here on this one.
Yeah, we go with Rockville 21 rebounds. Siegel actually out-rebounded them 27-21. Rockville 17 of 37 from the field for 46%. They had 5 first bank threes. Siegel 20 of 46 for 43%. They had 6 threes on the night. Rockville 17 of 27 from the free throw line for 63%, but not Arden Lewis. Arden Lewis was untouchable. And Siegel was 10 of 15 for 67%. Turnovers, 6 for Rockville. Siegel had 7. Actually, I think I missed a couple on Rockville. They had 8. 2 of those were in the critical fourth quarter. But Rockville goes on to win it 60-55. I gave you the girls' finals before you go over the scoring. Siegel girls lost to Rockville by a score of 65-30. I gave you those stats at between games.
Yep. I'm not seeing an Oakland-Riverdale boys final, so we will have to sign off the air without that, but we'll have all the scores in the morning. The beginning of the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner, which is back tomorrow with boys basketball coaches. We're just going to pick up, missed last week with girls. We'll pick back up with them next week and kind of rolling along here. Man, there are a lot of games that were rescheduled. I don't understand some of those here in Middle Tennessee. They do have a snowstorm in East Tennessee, but I just can't find it. But here we go with the final scoring tonight. Winners trophies, JHA Company, Fans Heating and Air. Arden Lewis finishes the night with 24 points. Our SRM Concrete, solid performer tonight. 11 points for Caleb Lewis, 7 for Elijah France, 9 for Kason Osunleye. 2 points for Dallas Paldo and Messiah Powell. And Kalen Buckingham with 7 points. For the Siegel Stars, they were led by Omar Contes, 21. 14 for R.J. Biggers, 12 for Damon Goring. So 3 in double figures for Siegel. Marquis Forrest with a first bank 3, a free throw for Delvion Ewing, and 2 free throws for Malachi Settles. 60-55, the final score in this boys game, which saw a lot of fouls. So did the girls game, and it's almost 9:30 here, and we had a long between games tonight with homecoming. But that is going to about wrap us up from here. A look at the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Girls scores first. MTCS beats Columbia Academy 77-57. It was Providence Christian a win over Franklin Christian 64-12. Blackman defeats Smyrna 48-9. Oakland 56, Riverdale 43, and Rockvale 65, Siegel 30. Those are all the girls' finals tonight. In boys, Columbia Academy edges MTCS 67-54. it was Providence Christian getting the 61-47 win. Blackman downs Smyrna 52-34. And, of course, our Rockvale Siegel game with the Rockets beating the Stars 60-55. That is going to wrap us up here. Got to thank Stephen Wayne, the new principal here at Siegel. Had a great opportunity to talk with him. Appreciate the hospitality. Siegel is in good hands. Don't you worry. Not that you were. But also athletic director extraordinaire, Greg Wyatt. Appreciate him and all the coaches to make our efforts here very easy. Also, our producer back at the station, Jackson Smith, and our Big G TV producer, cameraman, all-around good fellow, Micah Robeson, here with us tonight. All right, well, that's going to do it. Thanks to John Dinkins, who is already packing up here. We're going to pack it up. See you in the morning on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner. And until then, we'll see you next time at the game.